Hey ladies and gentlemen, Berdel Warrior here. We go higher mindset marketing. Hope you guys are having a super awesome day. So my topic today is who wants to increase their income? And somebody might say, hey, I do. And so here is a couple tips that you can do. You know, sometimes you talk to your friends and they're talking about not having enough and this is going wrong and over and on and on and on. You know, so they're always complaining. And you know what? By being complaining and crying and moaning and growing, hey Doug, will stop you from increasing. That will bring more lack into your life. Okay, so whatever you're complaining about, you bring in more to yourself. So almost like you doubling your trouble. I hope that makes sense. Doubling your trouble because you're complaining. Stop complaining. So here's a way that you can grow your income. Sometimes, so you think about it, money flows to people that take in responsibility, okay, and giving more attention or taking responsibility for whatever they want, okay? So money flows to people that's taking responsibility for their action, taking responsibility for everything that comes into their household, okay? So here's some other tips maybe you might want to think about. You know, some people might say, well, what can I do to increase my cash flow? What can I do to increase my income? Some people might decide to go and drive Uber or drive Lyft. You know, maybe that's a possibility. Some people might want to go ahead and be a waiter or waitress. Okay, then you might, if you have a skill of being a financial counselor, if you're good at cooking, tutoring. You know, a lot of kids need tutoring, okay? A lot of grown people need tutoring too, if you think about it. If you're good on internet marketing, you might want to figure out how you can add value by providing that information, maybe a skill that you have learned. You might want to be able to, put a video together and then offer that training, okay? Then someone might be speak multiple languages, okay? That's a skill that you can market as well. Some people write books. Some people are speakers. Okay. So just figure out, if you think about, some people usually also have a yard sale, right? So if you're one of those people that say, I have nothing to do or I don't know how to do that, you might even want to go ahead and ask some of your family members and see what do they have that they might want to get rid of. Okay. So then that could be something that you can give to charity in order to get tax write-off, right? So that's increasing. You get tax breaks by giving away stuff. Then you might want to, babysits. Maybe you have family members or friends that maybe need to take some time out. Mom and dad take time out to go on a date, so maybe you can watch their kids. So just think about the different things that you can do. It could be something that you're very passionate about and you want to let the world know. That's something that you can put together and share, okay? Hey, Orlando. So these are just some of the tips. I hope you're having a super day, guy. So these are just some of the tips that you can do to increase your income. You don't really have to maybe say go ahead and get a second job. But I mean, if that's what you need to do, then you just do that, for temporarily until you get to where you need to go. And then also, just take responsibility for what you're doing. Take responsibility for what's coming into your home and looking around. Because, sometimes, I don't know, for us as women, we always find ourselves in the stores. I mean, of course, we have to shop, right? But we're buying more stuff and more stuff and more stuff. And when you look, the stuff that you bought, you didn't really need that. Maybe there's something that you were fulfilling at the time. Maybe you felt maybe bored or lonely or felt the lack of love or whatever that is, Just think about when you go into the store and you're buying or you're picking up something. Ask yourself, do you really need that? And then if you got to put it on a credit card, think about, do I really need this? Do I really need, because when we put it on a credit card, we're paying almost twice for that item because you have the interest rate. I know for myself, I've been looking at all the stuff that I've been buying, and I finally came to the conclusion I've been paying off some bills. If you think, I have been paying off some bills, and I'm making a plan to eliminate all my debts. Okay, think about it. Elimination time. If you think about, if you want to be successful or be a prosperity mindset, it starts in every area of your life. So everything you touch, everything, I mean, from your car, I mean, the way you take care of your car, okay, that's saving money. When you go and get your manicure and pedicure, think about that. Think about that, how many times you go getting your hair done. That's the stuff that some of us have to do, but maybe somewhere maybe you can cut back. So I don't know what that is for you and what area that you need to work on, but just think about the different things that you do and see how you can add more value in order to increase your income. Okay. I know for myself, I usually do my own hair, or I've been doing my daughter's hair to cut back. And besides, I live too far to be, sitting around and coming to town and wasting all that time for somebody to do my kids' hair. So, I mean, that's what I do. I mean, so you just might figure out for you. I don't know what it is for you that you need to cut back on, okay? And then when you think about everything else, remember, prosperity and is all areas of your life. So whatever it is that you want to increase, you've got to be able to speak it into existence. Stop talking about the lack and what you don't have. Be more grateful and have a spirit of gratitude for what you do have, okay? And by you doing that, you will be able to attract more into your life. More people will be able to ask you, how are you doing this? How do you keeping this, up, things like that. And if you think about it, ladies and gentlemen, it all comes to giving value. All we're doing is exchanging value for money, right? So whatever it is that you're providing, whether you are teaching a math class or tutoring in math or whatever it is in reading, you have a value that you're offering, and then people pay you for that. That's all we're doing when we're thinking about increasing your income. So just think about what it is. Some people cut lawns, okay? Some people love doing that type of work. I mean, even if they don't love it, it's just something that they're doing right now in order to bring additional income for the family. So just think about what it is that you want to do and be passionate about it. And just make sure you be mindful of what you are saying to yourself on a daily basis. You know what? Forget about the daily basis. On a moment by moment, okay? So think about it, moment by moment decisions here. And remember, most of all, ladies and gentlemen, you are very special. You are so special, okay? Remember that. Okay, remember how special you are. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, this is Berdel Warrior with Go Higher Mindset Marketing. You can also find me on Go Higher Warriors. Until tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, have a super awesome day. Talk to you guys soon.